Anyway,
I got to see that picture.
we got to see it, dude.
I watched Now You See Me, Burt Wonderstone, and The Prestige in one plane trip just because I was feeling very thematic. And I watched them in that order, and it's one of the strangest experiences of my life. Burt Wonderstone, by the way,
Don't, Travis, you can't take it back. Okay.
No, it was Travis.
You can't take it back. You can't take it back if you say it. Another close one.
It was a very good plane movie.
But if you say it, it's on the podcast forever. It's like on the feed forever.
But no, I just
if you say it, like people, it'll end up on a wiki like article about us, like, and my name will be on it too. So,
but for a plane movie, for a movie to watch on a plane.
If you do, what I'm saying is, like, if you do it, people can't tell our voices apart, so they might think I said it. So let's not.
It was a good movie.
I will say that after I saw the previews for The Incredible Burt Wonderstone starring Steve Carell,
yes,
and Steve Buscemi,
that movie was so specifically targeted at Travis. They should have begun every line of the fucking trailer narration with Travis, just like directing it. Travis, this fall, Steve Carell is gonna be a fucking magician in a comedy.
Just after every joke, they would turn and just like look at the screen and wait for Travis's laugh.
Listen, I'm not saying it was a good movie. I'm saying it was a good plane movie. I enjoyed watching it on an aeroplane where my emotions were heightened because the extra oxygen pumped into the cabin, and I had other people around me, like they were watching God knows what, like maybe what else would have been on, Twilight or some shit. And I said, you know what? I'm on this plane. This is my life now. I'm on this plane. I think I was flying to Scotland for my honeymoon. And what better way to start your honeymoon than to watch Burt Wonderstone? I liked it. It was a tour de Steve because they had Steve Buscemi and Steve
lots of
Carell.
Steves.
So many Steves.
Can I say one last thing before we go to the money zone about watching movies on planes?
If I had my druthers, I would listen to Travis talk about The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. This is my ASMR. Is hearing
Jim
Travis
Carrey plays like a Chris Angel-esque character that I think he does very well.
Good.
Guys,
Alan Arkin's in it.
This is an important act of archiving because Travis is, statistically speaking, the only person who's ever seen The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. So it feels like that, this is the only way that this shit's not going to be like the AFI is not going to scoop this one up and put it in a vault.
No,
like they're going to have to.
That's good. This is going to go in the Library of Congress along with Travis's fucking complete recollection of this series, Entourage.
Speaking of spoilers,
Entourage.
Alan Arkin in that film plays an elderly magician who inspired Burt to become a magician.
Excellent.
And it says in the Wikipedia page, Holloway was originally scripted to die, but the studio felt that audiences would have too much of a connection to the character, and so he remained alive.
Wish they did that in some of my other motion pictures.
That's buck wild on a couple levels. One, you thought that maybe this one character in The Incredible Burt Wonderstone would engender quite a connection to the audience. That's one. Two, that's a pretty buck wild way of thinking about drama.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a pretty insane way of thinking about like how emotional resonance is created within.
I don't know if people like it. I don't think people will like it if Macaulay Culkin dies in My Girl. I think it'll make them sad. So he just gets stung by bees, but then he's okay.
I do like the reverse logic of that statement, which is that anytime a character dies in a movie, it's because everyone thought the audience wouldn't like them.
Yeah,
so they were disposable.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would have saved them. So much stuff, not to reference The Departed again, but everybody in that movie is just so dislikable, right?
Yeah. This Culkin kid, folks are sick of him. Let's ice this fool.
Ice this little idiot.
No, I gotta hear what Griffin was gonna say about movies on planes.
Oh, right. Okay. My new jam is watching people watch movies on planes, especially if it is a movie that contains sexual intercourse or nudity, just to see how they react to that popping up on their public screen. Like, if I know that it's about to pop up, I was watching a woman watch Up in the Air, and I saw George and Vera Farmiga just flirting. And I was like, I think these two kids are about to bone down. And so I watched this middle-aged woman watching this movie just because I thought, like, I think there's about to be like a butt, just like a butt right there, and it's just like, blow, here's a butt. And then sure enough, there was a big butt, like full screen butt, and this woman reacted as though like somebody had just like shot her with a rubber band or something, and she like flexed and like shut her computer screen as fast as possible, which is a really bold move because then you're going to open up your screen the next time you get your computer out, and there's still going to be a butt there.
I like watching shows like Game of Thrones on planes because it adds this extra level of difficulty.
Yeah.
I have to be like into. It's kind of like trying to sneakily watch VH1 Body and Soul when I was 10 years old in my bedroom, like hoping my parents don't come in. I like the added layer of like having to constantly worry about things taking a sexy turn.
I'm just not thinking about it. Up in the Air is a pretty whack movie to watch on an airplane.
Yeah.
if somebody saw me watching Up in the Air on an airplane, I would be worried that they thought I was watching the movie for hot airplane tips.